present my page so you can follow along. Tab, Kimmy. All righty. So if we wanted to place a subordinating conjunction in this sentence, what would it be? It says blank Brady plays in the mud. We have to take a long bath. What word would go there? Shayna, what do you think?
Since.
Yeah, since Brady plays in the mud, we have to take a long bath. What's another one? Anybody have a different one that could work? Because there are a couple more that could work. What about this one? Oh, Jesse?
Because.
Yeah, that's what I was going to put. Because. So either one of those would work. Either since Brady plays in the mud, we have to take a long bath. Or because Brady plays in the mud, we have to take a long bath. Good. Okay, correct the following sentence. James and Maddie is planning on going to the ball game yesterday. There's all sorts of mistakes in this. What do you think? Jesse, what's one thing?
Capitalize James and Maddie.
Yes, capitalize James and Maddie. Good. What's another one? Shayna?
Ball games shouldn't be together. It should be apart.
So you think we should split ball game?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not sure if is ball game one word. You know what? Actually, it can be one word. I wasn't sure about that either. So it could be one word. You could split into two words. Either one would work, though. Any other ones? Kaden, what else should I do? See, two more things at least.
Instead of yesterday, do tomorrow.
Sure, we could do tomorrow. Okay. What else? Wade, what do you think?
A period.
Yeah, period at the end. And one last thing. I wouldn't say James and Maddie is planning. What would I say instead? What do you think, Jesse?
Are.
Yes, it wouldn't be is. The plural form of is are. James and Maddie are planning on going to the ballpark tomorrow. Good. All right. So write the homograph for each pair of meanings below. A part of your eye and a student. What is the word that goes there? Shayna.
Pupil.
Yes, pupil. So a pupil could mean a student. You guys are all pupils. Or it could be the black part of your eye. That little black dot in the middle of your eye is your pupil. Nice. Jesse?
I was raising my hand for the next question.
Okay, go ahead. Which transition word correctly fills in the blank below? Jason is on the baseball team. Blank, he is on the football team.
B.
Not B, actually. Not B. It's saying he's on both teams. So, Kaden, what do you think?
C.
It's actually C, yeah. So he's on the baseball team. And in addition, he is on the football team. So it means he's on both. Okay, we went to the pumpkin patch. There were 96 rows of pumpkins. There were 23 pumpkins on each row. How many pumpkins were there? What operation is this? What operation is this? Wait.
I don't know the question, but what'd you put for question 3?
Question 3 was pupil.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to answer this one, Jesse?
No, I didn't want to. My hands are still up.
Oh, gotcha. Do you know what operation it is, even if you don't know the final answer?
Multiplication or division?
Okay, so which one would make sense?
Multiplication.
What?
Multiplication.
Yeah, so it's multiplication. So 96 times 23 would tell us that total number of pumpkins. Okay, so now 6 times 3, we have 18, carry the 1. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 1 is 28. We're going to get rid of this 3 and bring down the 0. 2 times 6 is 12, carry the 1. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1 is 19. We add that. We have an 8. We have a 10, so we have to carry that. We have a 12, carry it. So it should be 2,208 should be your final answer. 2,208. Oh, here's a fun one. What could we do for this? This 3 5/10 divided by 5. First, which goes inside the house? Who can tell me which one goes inside the house when we're doing this? Caden?
3.5 goes inside the house.
Yes, and it goes inside the house, guys, because it's the dividend. It's that first number. It doesn't matter if it's bigger or smaller. If it's the first number, that's the one that goes inside the house. Okay, no matter what.
Can I
All right.
answer it?
We'll see if you have the answer. Sure. What do you think the answer is? And then we'll check it.
I think it's 0.7.
I think it's 0.7. Actually, I do know that's correct. So we're going to look at this. Do we have to move any decimals? We don't have to move any decimals because if there's no decimals out here, then we just get to keep the problem like it is. Let's bring this decimal up so it goes there. 5 does not go into 3, so we're going to put a 0. I'm going to put a 0. And we'll bring down our 5. 5 does go into 35 exactly 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35, and that's why there's nothing left over. So it should be 0 7/10. 0 7/10. All right. We are also, did anybody get a chance to do their morning, their spelling? Your spelling work for today? If not, we can look over that together. So let me kind of show you how to do that spelling work. You are supposed to be in this booklet today for your spelling words. If you go to page 10, so everyone go and run and grab that booklet. If you don't have it near you, go grab it. And I'll pull it up on here as well so you can see it. Oh, I hate this new layout that they've done on. You guys can't see it, but on mine I can see it and I hate it. All right. No, I don't want that one. So go grab your booklets real quick. Okay, let's go to page 10. It's called Annie's Homeland. Annie's Homeland. Or Annie's New Homeland. Looks like this. Okay, your spelling words are on this page. So what you're supposed to do if you got to read the morning to-do list for the day, your morning to-do list today said, I'll show you. If you didn't get to read it, there's your morning to-do list. Look under writing. So from this 8:45 to 9:10, complete page 10 in your ELA book by circling all the spelling words you find in the story. Okay, so that's your goal, is to go through and make sure we circle all the spelling words you find in the story. So it means you might have to go back and look and see what were your spelling words for this week if you didn't write them down yet, which I think most of you probably did. So I'm going to read this. And as you listen to it, follow along and where are those spelling words? Come on. Oh, that's right. Okay, let me go find the spelling words for this week. Where are your spelling words for this week? Under writing. Spelling, week one. Oh, they're there. Okay, so I'm going to read this, and as you hear spelling word, stop me, okay? We're coming into New York Harbor, and make sure you're circling it in your booklets. 15-year-old Annie perked up at her brother's words. The voyage by steamship. Shayna.
Voyage.
Yes, go ahead and circle voyage. From Ireland to the United States had been long and difficult. It was a bitter, cold day in January 1892, but she and her brother rushed to the deck. They gaped at the welcoming Statue of Liberty. Annie thought of her parents back home, and tears came to her eyes. They had scraped together enough money for the 3 oldest children to make this. Yes, Shayna.
Scraped?
Yep, scraped is the another one. To make this journey to America the land of opportunity. Annie shuddered to think of all those thousands of people in Ireland who had perished when the crops failed and famine struck. She was one of the lucky ones, and she felt so grateful, nervous, and excited all at the same time. There's one in there. Shayna. Shayna's killing it, guys. You got to step up. What?
Excited.
Yes, good. There was another one in the sentence back. You go back one sentence. Annie shuddered to think of all those thousands of people in Ireland who had perished when the crops failed and famine struck. All right, we'll see if you can come back to it if you find it in there. Next, the steamship docked, but before the passengers were allowed ashore, they had to pass through customs at Ellis Island. They waited in long lines in the crowded registry room to be examined by doctors to see if they had any physical problems. Annie knew that if she failed the exam, she'd be sent back to Ireland. She held her breath until the doctor said, "You're in good health, young lady. Next." Her brothers passed too. Another long line took them to a customs officer who looked over their documents. Fortunately, everything was in order, and they were allowed to enter the United States. Finally, Annie heaved a sigh of relief. Gathering their belongings, the three headed bravely into New York City. Annie would look. Shayna?
Bravely.
Yep. Annie would look for work as a cook or a maid, while her brothers would begin the dangerous work of building bridges and railroads. Life would not be easy, but Annie knew that they'd survive and contribute to their new homeland. Jesse.
Survive.
Good, and there's one more in that sentence.
Please reread the sentence.
Sure. Life would not be easy, but Annie knew they'd survive and contribute to their new home.
Contribute.
Good, contribute. Nice. So we found seven. Well, I found 7 of them. I think if you go back, go back up to paragraph 3. Annie shuddered to think of all those thousands of people in Ireland. Did you see it? Jesse?
Those.
Yeah, those. Good, good, good. All right. I think we got most of them because Shoreline wasn't in there. Blythe wasn't in there. I think.
Ashamed.
What? So I think we're good. All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. So I went through and I circled the ones that were in my book. Okay, so make sure you're going through and so you're identifying those words. It's good to see them used in their context, okay? Hey, Jesse, are you going to see your grandma or talk to your grandma anytime soon? Can you have her check her JoJo because I have a message from Samantha. It's a good thing. Okay.
Okay.
So have her check her JoJo so you have that info. Yes, Wade.
My Wi-Fi went down. What was the last one?
The last ones were in the very last sentence down here at the bottom. It was survive and contribute. There were 2 of them.
Miss Stevens, where was those? I saw it, but then I forgot where it was.
Survive and contribute. Oh, those are up in paragraph 3, where it says Annie shuddered to think of all those thousands of people in Ireland.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
Could you go over them? The ones?
Say it again. Did I go over which ones they were?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll show you actually even in my booklet. Okay. So in paragraph 1 here, and let me turn that off of this so you can just see it better. Here. In paragraph 1, it was voyage. Can you see how I circled it? Might be easier if I pull it up like this.
Yeah.
Good. In paragraph 2, we had scraped, those, and excited. Paragraph or sorry, that was paragraph 3.
Okay,
maybe?
I got it.
3, my bad. Then nothing in paragraph 4. I think there was one in paragraph 4, but we might have just missed it, and that's okay. But down at the bottom, we have bravely, survive, and contribute.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, guys, I will see you at 10 o'clock in about an hour. Make sure you go to art. Make sure you head on over to her class. Have all your stuff ready to roll. All right, see ya. Bye.